I had some vague ideas what I would see when AJC photographer Josip Shin and I were heading out to report on the borders in West Texas and New Mexico. A vast desert, fences, and Border Patrol agents. But several things made me appreciate just how complex, and sometimes deadly, the border really is. After we landed at the El Paso airport, Josip and I set out to see a more remote part of the border near Fort Hancock, Texas. The surrounding desert looks like the set for the crime thriller No Country for Old Men. I was in for a jolt. A Hudspeth County Sheriff's deputy there gravely told me stories about finding the bodies, or bones, of immigrants who had entered the country illegally. They had died, he said, from exposure as they traveled through Hudspeth County's craggy terrain. The following day, we visited a bustling port of entry in downtown El Paso. Thousands of people from the Mexican city of Juarez pass through the Paso del Norte gateway every day. Men, women, children, some walking, some riding bikes. There's a dizzying array of security measures there at the port. Before the visitors can pass through, they must show ID. Electronic document scanners show whether the visitors are wanted for crimes in the U.S. An officer with a drug-sniffing dog moves slowly through the crowd. Visitors must pass their bags through metal detectors. Later that day, Border Patrol agents took us on a tour of the fence lines in downtown El Paso and Santa Teresa, New Mexico. They showed us the security cameras overlooking the borders. They said there were motion detection sensors hidden in the area. In some ways, this increasingly militarized border reminded me of my times reporting in Iraq years ago. On our last night there, Josip and I rode to the border with some sheriff's deputies from Doña Ana County, New Mexico. They were on a mission to stop border-related crimes. They parked their trucks near a massive landfill overlooking Anapra, Mexico. Captain Mannion Long was leading the mission that night. He said border fences and armed guards aren't enough to stop illegal immigration. The nation must take a comprehensive approach, he said, and fix the things that are causing the problem, like this country's massively clogged legal immigration system. When it grew dark, Long and one of his colleagues dropped us off at our car in Las Cruces, and then they turned on their heels. I asked Long where he was going. Back out to the border, he said. They had more work to do. Don't miss part 2 of our video tomorrow on myajc.com. We report on the war to stop human and drug smuggling groups linking the El Paso area with Atlanta. This is Jeremy Redmond reporting for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.